Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, you've got some ideas on the board.
Yeah.
This sir has some ideas on the board over here. Like you can see much. We have some more ideas here on the board. And Howling is still going with ideas on the board.
Yeah.
Huge list. And so does Nina. Say hi.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
The aim of the product was to help working holiday visa holders have a better overall travel and work experience in Victoria. The product focuses on making travelers aware of the fruit and harvest areas and seasons, and also a gamut of useful links that aim at making travelers aware of various rights, legislations, and obligations. There were 4 major product features. First one, choosing a month, which majorly focused on allowing the user to choose a month they wanted to work in to help them plan their travel better. Number 2, compare areas, focusing on allowing the user to compare regions, towns with regard to harvest, fruit seasons, labor demand, accommodation, transportation options, etc. Number 3, tracking fruit season focused on allowing the user to gain a better understanding of fruit seasons and fruit farming information. Number 4, checklists and useful links majorly focused on allowing the user to have access to useful sources and websites such as Fairworks Ombudsman, Australian Tax Office, Business Name Lookup, etc. The major benefit of using this product would be in terms of the user being able to narrow down their search for good quality and reliable farm work in terms of wages, accommodation, transportation, etc.
So I'm just teaching you something. Bharat Mata Ki Jai.
I don't know how to pronounce this.
Okay, Nisar will teach you.
Uh-huh. B is fine. How do you say Tracy? R. Tracy. R. Yeah.
Send this video to me
R.
also.
Say it again.
Say Mata Ki Jai.
Arey, wait na. Bharat. Good.
Awesome.
Mata. Ki. Jai. Say it together. Bharat. Mata. Ki. Jai.
Yeah, man, that's good.
Hi, this is Nisar Guwad. I am from Masters of Networks and Security, and we are from Team Chief.
Hello, my name is Cui Yi. You can call me Tracy, and I'm doing Master of Business Information Systems.
Hi, my name is Angad. I'm studying Masters of Business Information Systems.
Hello, my name is Howling. I'm majoring at MIT.
Hi, I'm Yan Yi, and you can call me Nita, and I'm from Master of Information Technology.
So the DISC methodology helped us a lot in determining how everyone had a different role in the team, how some people were dominating, how some people would support, and that's how we were built into teams and how we sort of gelled into our roles as developers, as coders, everything.
So initially it's very excited because you are not aware of anything you are going to do. So and you will be like exciting and expecting and wondering who will be your team members. So after the first week and first 2 weeks, I think. So after you form your team, it was very exciting.
Initially, we were asked to answer some quiz online, which were on DISC personality test and stuff. And based on that, we were put into teams. It was all fresh in the beginning. We didn't know the person who was sitting next to us. We didn't know if they were from MDS or other ITS, MNS, MIT, what courses they were from. We had absolutely no idea. So it took some time in the beginning to sort of get to know somebody and understanding how they work, understand their skill set, understand their weaknesses and strengths.
At the first stage of this unit, it's been a really hard time because you don't know your teammates, who they are from, how you are going to cooperate them. It's very difficult.
And before the project kickstart, we did the team building. I think that is the most relaxing part during this project.
Main challenges were based on communication, that we constantly had, that the language barriers or the stuff that came up. But yeah, we faced them all head on.
First very big challenge is the how would we define the problem and the solution for it, because we've spent like 2 or 3 weeks to come up with our problems and our solutions to match our topic. So that's one of the big challenges in our project.
Some of the challenges that I faced were mostly on communication, because it took us a while to get to understand what the other person is saying, what they actually meant. The whole concept of mutual understanding, or I would say mutual learning, was something that took time for us, and that was a bit of a challenge initially. But as time went past, we sort of understood, and we set up a certain a framework of communication, and then but that really helped us easily understand the expectations of the team and individuals.
I have some experience with coding, but not in PHP and JavaScript. But I just know how to do that. In this unit, I try to learn these 2 new languages for me, and I think that's very benefits me well.
Okay.
That is benefits me well.
I think the biggest challenge for me is about communication, because this is my first time to work with people from different countries and different backgrounds, and sometimes we misunderstood other people's expressions, so there will be some conflict during the project. I think that's a good thing. I think some conflict is a good thing for a project, because when the conflict occurs, then we will try to communicate with each other, and we try to find some solution to solve the problem.
Challenges made me more flexible towards other cultures or other work experiences, or the areas and how I can improve.
From this, I have learned we should pay attention to what happened in the world and the newspapers, and what are the news like in Victoria or even in Australia. So then we can find some more problems in the society. Then we might have some solutions.
So the challenges that I faced throughout taught me how to work in cross-cultural teams and cross-functional teams. And apart from that, we also learned how to build something based on user-centered design. Most of our journey or most of the product that we built was because of the users' feedback. So we made sure that we exercise agile methodologies extensively, and at the end of every sprint or every short work that we did, we made sure that we engage with users and show the minimal product to them that we have built, and get some valuable feedback from them, so that we can incorporate that back into the next iteration. So that is something that really helped us a lot.
Although I'm IT student, but I didn't learn a lot of developing units. From this unit, I pick up some skills from it, and teamwork is also the important lesson I have learned in this unit.
The old skills were basically my content writing or whatever I was honing in my in all of my previous years, my coding skills. And the new skills was already based on soft skills, basically how to finish tasks on deadline, how everyone depends on the other one, how we focus on what is at hand and not waver anywhere.
So since I'm from Business Information System, so I have learned PHP, MySQL, and ERD in my previous degree already. So those are all skills I can utilize in this project. The new skills I have developed is like the data wrangling, how to use Python to wrangle the data is one of the new skills I have developed from this project, because in our team we have no data science experts, so I need to do this job.
The old skills, some of the old skills that I applied in the project were on designing and data modeling and data visualization. And the new ones that I learned were again data. I wouldn't say I am very proficient with data visualization, but this project gave me an opportunity to visualize data and learn new ways and methods of visualizing data across different platforms.
It was a really inspiring experience of knowing how people from different cultures think about how they go about their work, how they do tasks differently from what I've learned, from what I've experienced, and that was a very nice experience to have and sort of exposed me to a lot of new things.
So actually, cross-culture in a team is a good thing, because members can be supplementary, because some members, like in our team, the Indian members are very good at presentation and communication skills, and we are good at written skills and maybe doing the development implementation.
Yes. I think if there's a major highlight or something, the biggest takeaway for me from this entire experience would be the cross-functional and cross-cultural teamwork that I had the privilege, or had the opportunity to experience that, and I think that's something that I'll cherish for the rest of my life. I learned a lot. I would be better equipped now, or I would have a better understanding and idea of how to work in cross-cultural teams moving forward.
And working with different people is, at first it's hard, but when we talk, discuss, communication, we can do our best and make something big. I think the conflicts maybe is coming from the different cultures, different backgrounds. We don't know what the other thinking about, and we don't understand each other. But when we try to talk, we try to communicate with each other, we will find out what kind of reasons that lead to the conflict. After that, we work really well.
For anybody doing this in the next semesters, in the coming semesters, I'd say I recommend this a lot, because I've learned a lot about myself and how I interact with people, and that's something you should always know about, and how to create a product, how to sell a product. This is really interesting to know and to have an experience on. So that's what I would recommend.
Don't be afraid and take this unit as a good opportunity to develop your new skills and work in a agile methodology and work in a cross-cultural team. So you will find it's very interesting.
To any person who will be doing this unit in the future, I would say good luck, and I would say to not expect anything, to not have expectations, because the experience is very overwhelming, and you will learn so much, and you will learn things that you weren't even expecting you would learn. So don't go in with any expectations, and be open to everything. And I'm sure by the end of it, anyone who will pick this up by the end of this journey will definitely walk out a wiser person.
For someone who will take this unit, I just say that go for it and take it very seriously. You will learn a lot.
I think try to learn more the skill that you haven't had, because this is a good experience for you to build new skill and also communicate with different culture to people.
Okay.